said term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. At the 35, he's open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. It's complete on the right side. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now look, touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. Quickly to the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
Keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Charles. Oh, he's got some space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't happy.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
finds his man. It's Palmer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's Ezukama. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes it past the marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Ezukama. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense
breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Hold it. Defense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Escapes the sack. Going to try to get it himself. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Smashes ahead. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Fakes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Slithers into space. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The play-action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. DB's right up on the receivers. Fires to the tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle with Ezukama. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. That's caught. It's late. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Horned Frogs are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
TCU 21.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To the ground with the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Connection to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Oh, he's got a chance. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
Man, it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Takes a handoff. It's Charles. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got his man quickly. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And they'll take a knee. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chat